bronze medal contest in the under 90 kilo category. This features Ivelo Ivanov of Bulgaria. He'll be up against Ivan Felipe Silva Morales of Cuba. It'll be Ivanov in the white judogi, Silva Morales in blue. The referee in the middle for this one is Amano Akiko of Japan.
Well, we've had some amazing matchups, haven't we? In the quarterfinals, semi-finals. I mean, some of the under-90s has been absolutely unbelievable.
From the very first fight.
Oh, unbelievable.
Actually, he kicked it off, didn't he, really? We just,
well, yeah. I mean, you and I normally have a nice little run in there, and it was, like that, away we go, you know, straight away. This guy here, Ivanov, he has been struggling for form. I have to say, he has been struggling for form. I mean, he was world number one at 81 kilograms, wasn't he, for a while? He then went up to under 90 kilograms, and he's been struggling, but he's here fighting for third place. He's against Silva Morales, a former Olympic silver medalist, and Silva Morales is an explosive fighter.
He likes Baku, by the way. This is the scene of his silver medal winning performance in the World Championships against Nicolas Shirazadishvili of Spain.
Yeah, it's surprisingly they've fought each other 3 times before, and so it's 2-1 to Silva Morales in their head-to-heads. Opposite stance. Oh, nice change of direction. Now then, did he get the Wazari for that? It all depends on whether the hands went down together. They got to go down. Oh, I'm not so sure. It went from one to another, didn't it? I don't think it's going to go up. Nice Ashiwaza, though. It's got to be side contact, upper body, side contact, 90 degrees for a Wazari. But if they do land and their hands go back both together, then that's a score and also a penalty. That's twice now, and Ivanov has got to go to work a bit.
Almost looks as though Silva Morales is slightly undersized. I don't know why I get that impression. And yet when you stand next to him, he's a genuine 90-kilo fighter.
Absolutely genuine. He is. He's really muscular guy. Well, at the moment, I mean, he's really taken the fight to Ivanov, and Ivanov's going to get a Shido up there on that board now, I think, because Silva Morales is just going for it.
Yes, he picks up a penalty. Slightly overdue, but there you are.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Give him a bit of space, you know.
Yeah.
Oh.
I tell you, he looks to me as if he's any second now is about to throw him.
Such a nice little feint, wasn't it?
Well, he's got the Uchimata, he's got the opposite direction there, the old Inman twitch, as we used to call it. He was really good at that. And he changes completely there with the Seanagi.
I thought your mate Chris was pretty good at that.
He was, Chris was excellent at it. Chris could do it. Chris was amazing at that.
Half the contest gone, just a single Shido against Ivanov.
Yeah, this is going to be is it going to be a second one? He's going to get away with it this time, but he's really got to start working himself here, Ivanov, because Silva Morales is just a whirlwind, isn't he? He's just every millisecond he's attacking, and look at that. And Ivanov has pulled it out of the bag and got a Wazari on him. It was against the line of play there completely.
slow to complete, but he never stopped.
No, he never stopped. Well, I haven't seen a Sumigaishi there where they bring the other foot in. I've seen a Yoko Tomonagi, they bring the other foot into play, but that was unusual. Well, Sumigaishi, other foot in.
Real hard work for Silva Morales here. Minute, single Shido Ivanov has still got to play with, if you like. I don't really like to say that, but that's part of the tactics, isn't it?
Yeah, I tell you what, that's a long while. You've got a whirlwind in front of you there. It's a long while to hold on to that. If he gets one more penalty, he'll be in trouble, right? But watch this, Silva Morales is going to come forwards here, and he's going to start throwing bombs. Let's count the attacks. Oh, credit to him. A good attack there from Ivanov.
And when we talk about tactics, with 47 seconds left to go, you know, that's one area that he really can put to the back of his mind now. Good gripping, good movement, don't get caught.
Yeah.
And don't worry about another attack, just let the clock run out.
Yeah, he needs to not take any chances and concentrate on his defence here.
Yes. Still look positive. And he's the one coming up with that. That's a second attack without one back from Silva Morales. Just goes to show you get the timing right. And it's Silva Morales who picks up the penalty for passivity. Incredible, isn't it?
Yeah. And what a technique that was. Surigoshi there, and he absolutely plants him onto his back there. Silva Morales, well, he started so positively, and what a finish there from Ivanov.
So much for hanging in there to the death.
Wow, he pulled that. Yeah, he just, you know what he said? He said, no way am I going to do that.
I don't need to.
Sheldon says, hold on, I'm not doing that. And he didn't. Wow, what a finish that was.
Well, you said
quality
that he was looking for form. I think you may have found it here.
That was the best I've seen him for a long time, actually, Ivanov.
Yes, really convincing.
Sumigaishi, he starts it off, brings the other foot in, but controls the back. Look at the control on the back there, and he directs him onto his side. Excellent stuff, that was. And here's the second one, drops down, and was it Surigoshi? I think he had arm over the back there. It was very, very low. Yes, it was. It was a Surigoshi. And even though it was very, very low, he manages to rotate and control. Look at the Kazushi on the sleeve. Look at that hand there, pulling on the back. Pulling upwards, controlling the back all the way through.
Just a note to say that his knee was already on the ground when he completed that technique, because a few eagle-eyed watchers might be saying, oh, he put his head on the mat.
Yeah.
Not before he had his knee down.
Yeah, it's got to be head only, remember, to warrant that disqualification.
Coming up next, the second of the bronze medal contests in the under 90 kilo category. Vugar Talibov of Azerbaijan goes up against Alexis Mathieu of France. It'll be Talibov in the white judogi, Mathieu in blue. The referee in the middle for this one is Cho In-chul of the Republic of Korea.
I think this is going to be a great match as well, because these two have been throwing all day. This man here has had a couple of really beautiful changes of direction. Sodi grip, he stands right, pops it in left. This one here, just a youngster, and he's up there fighting for a medal in one of the biggest Grand Slams that we have. Look at this, people in here, it's amazing. What a great crowd.
Yeah, I think they just shaded it yesterday because of the appearance of Hidorov, their big favourite.
They loved Hidorov.
It's a good crowd today. Yeah.
Well, away they go, and I predict that they will be trying to throw each other.
Only 20 years old, Vugar Talibov.
There it is. Great start there from Matu.
Youth Olympic Games champion back in 2018. He's already showed some signs of...
We're talking Talibov, right?
Talibov, yeah. He was a silver medalist at the Junior World Championships in Ardivelash last year. He's got a bit of pedigree.
He definitely has some pedigree there. We saw great performance today, and of course in front of home crowd as well. Nice. A lot of excitement. There are a lot of juniors and a lot of club people up there in the stadiums, a lot of family. And the big advantage, of course, is they can put 4 in every weight category if they've got 4, and often they'll put some of their top juniors, and we've seen so many of them doing well here and then competing against some of the top-ranked people in the world. Of course, they're not going to go to the next Olympic Games, but you never know about Los Angeles. Nice. Siatoshi there from Talibov. Possibility he'll get a Shido for that, just dropping. He might get away with it. Oh, he was latched onto that Kouchi then. Change of direction. Matu did well. He's going to have to pick up on the pace here, Matu, because another good attack from Talibov, and then he's going to be in trouble because he'll have 2 Shidos on the board. That means then that you can't make any other mistakes. And that's going to be, is that going to be a Shido? I think that should be, because they're touching the legs. Hidorov up there.
Yeah, sitting next to Elnur Mamadli, the vice president of the Azerbaijan Judo Federation and 2008 Olympic game gold medal winner.
There's that second Shido there that we were just saying about, and it means now that he's really got to pick it up. A little bit frustration, but you've got to get hold and you've got to go in the same. That didn't have any rotation at all. Let's throw the dice here for Matu. Needs an attack now. It's going to go into golden score. A couple of good attacks here from Talibov will steal this. There's one. Not quite the rotation, not quite the control with the hands. As close as we've seen. Wasn't far off, and it was with movement. As soon as he got him moving there. Well, certainly the crowd are baying for it. Is it going to come? One more chance. Last chance. This is the last chance hotel, I tell you, because he's got to. If Talibov goes in with a half reasonable attack, it will be all over. He realised that, didn't he, Matu?
Yeah, didn't like that position and just threw that in. Was uncomfortable about something. Still strong enough, left-sided from Mathieu.
Kind of rescued it, didn't it? A little bit.
Both moved at the same time, didn't they?
Yeah, it's a close match, this, isn't it?
I'd go with one more. No, that's it.
It's all over.
Yep. Talibov has done enough to edge out Alexis Mathieu of France to take the second of the bronze medals in the under 90 kilo category. I'm pleased he is as well.
Great to do it on home soil, isn't it?
Yes, Neil. So I was just thinking that the feeling is different.
Enough attacks then to put him ahead. I think he was first in most of the way through the contest.
was the first medal in a Grand Slam for Vugar Talibov. Coming up next, the final of the under 90 kilo category. Todd Christian of Hungary goes up against Murad Fatiev of Azerbaijan. It'll be Todd in the white judogi, Fatiev in blue. Let's take a look and see how they got to this point. Rajabov, yeah, okay. Let's have a look at the referee in the middle for this one is Vyacheslav Peretyeko of Uzbekistan.
Well, I think he's had a hard day of it. I can honestly say that. And I'm not talking about this guy here. He's had a great tournament.
Well, for Tot, it was Rajabov, Gomes, Khalmuzayev and Mathieu that he had to get past. Sorry.
Go on, you do it.
And for Murad Fatiev, it was Sami Chuchi, Akaki Jabaridze, Noel Fanta End, and Ivan Felipe Silva Morales. There you go.
Well, I think Toth, he's kind of almost got it in his head, hasn't he, that if I have to go time, I will. Really high percentage. You really see his percentage of contest won in gold and score. It's a really high percentage. And when he goes in there, he just has a knack of pulling it out the bag.
Number one seed here, wasn't he?
Number one seed, yeah, absolutely.
Rajabov went 5:35. Gomes was 7:01. Khalmuzayev was 7:02. The only contest that you finished before time was the semi-final with Alexis Mathieu.
Scored an ippon, didn't he? A nice ippon.
I chatted with him during the break, and he said, "Yeah, it's been a struggle today."
Did he give any reason? Just didn't feel quite right, or just timing?
What he was saying was that they know what I do, so they're prepared. Makes it really, really hard. And the other thing is that, and I know them.
Yeah.
So never wonder that you get extra time.
Again, Toth Christian will have to start to just speed up his entry a little bit. Needs to use those to put an attack in. Those haven't got rotation, but they're just about getting away with them as attacks. I don't think Toth Christian has actually been underneath him for. He's got great Sienagis, but he just hasn't got. It's almost like me doing randori now and telling my feet, now you can move. You know, it's like you want them to move and you want them to respond, and they're just 1/2 a millisecond behind.
He just took a bump to the lower abdominal region. Slowed him down a little. Top, that is. Oh, there we go.
Second Judo up to Toth. He can't be surprised, surely, because Fatiev absolutely been dropping underneath him all over the place.
Oh, that was on the edge of a false attack, wasn't it? Actually, it's gone over the edge, that one. Top wanting to get in quickly to Fatiev.
Oh, this is it. This is where
he's going to go, struggling. Whoa. Just about came up with something there. There's nothing wrong with going underneath, Murad, as long as your opponent comes up with an immediate attack.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Just need to know what the rules are there. So.
Surprised that Fatiev hasn't tried for the Koso de Gak.
He was also talking about the height of some of the athletes that he has to deal with. He said they're all so much taller than I am.
Disadvantage or an advantage?
He was saying it does make it difficult.
Yeah.
Because the range of techniques that he can employ against the taller athletes.
Yeah, you're not going to do... I mean, he has an Uchimata, but you're not going to do it against somebody taller, are you? Less likely to.
Well, he's going to go into golden score again, Neil.
Well, like I say, the amount of contests that he's won in golden score, absolutely incredible.
You know, and he could take this here simply because Fatiev hasn't been able, well, one, he hasn't been able to put him away. Two, if Top is so much more experienced in the golden score period and so much more accustomed to fighting in this position than Fatiev is.
Nice change of direction. This is better stuff here from Toth. I think he might be one of the ones that you have with golden score, Benny, or not?
Well, we'll have to see. He's, I think he's keen whether he wins or loses. That wasn't that clever, was it?
No, it wasn't. You know, Fatiev doesn't need to do this. I think they'll want something clean here. Is it going to be an attack? See, nobody changed to this side.
Oh, slip. That was close.
And he's going to try for the Sodiguruma Jimmy as well.
Too much energy. After the first turn, he realised, I better leave
You're a little bit strong.
Good battle. Hard, tough, really physically draining now. Slightly untidy now from Fatiev. It's Top who looks the aggressor here now, Neil.
Arm round. Now starting to climb on top of this Toth. Is this where he's going to get the score? He needs to be a little tiny bit cautious about that arm going around the back there, because that arm around the back means that Fatiev can come over the top.
It's a bruising encounter, isn't it? Training both athletes. here, Tot.
Is he going to go in? Now, this is the moment where it's won or lost. There's the first time we've seen that Sianagi, and first time he's managed to get underneath. And he's definitely running out of steam here, Fatiev. Could happen here.
Hungarian coach was a little bit hopeful.
Yeah, ambitious.
Yeah. Another strong effort.
Yeah, it was a strong one, and he came off the other shoulder.
Work on the top half now.
Big possibility here. He doesn't mind going from here.
Yeah, this is a chance to work on the top half. And yeah, keep going. Look how quickly the 3 minutes of golden score have gone.
It's unbelievable, isn't it?
And to be honest, Tot has had the better of the 3 minutes.
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, this second part of the contest is working to his advantage.
And for me, this is just not what Tot needed at this stage. He was just on the brink there, another big attack, and that would have been it. You know, he had 2 good attacks without a response.
Yeah.
So a third one there, I think, would have done it. Now, I quite often say, or ask the question, who does this benefit? A little bit of time off the mat. Is it the man in the middle or the one who's got to go off for the treatment? And I think on this occasion, it's benefiting Tot to be in the middle here. Just gather himself, take time. This is a rest period for him here, whereas Fatiev has got to get the treatment. He's still racing, and he's still got to come back here. Tot can gather himself and think, I'm going to close this out now.
So I think this is one of the reasons that he is so good at this part of the contest. Just digs in.
Is he only 29? I sometimes think he's older than that, yeah. He has been around at the highest level for a good long while, and we've enjoyed watching him. Special athlete. 29 years old. There we go.
Well, often happens when they come back together.
Fatiev will be well served to just give everything now. The longer he leaves it, the worse off it's going to be for him, I think. Tot does not show signs of tiring. He's still got something left in there.
He's going to go for that big hips across again.
Better grip now from Tot. Come into the inside here. Just helps to keep him off and offer up the possibility for the Seoinage.
Wow, this is anybody's match. It really is.
Fatiev's not in a good position there. Trying to back him up. Oh, he's caught
got him.
Reaction.
Look at that.
That's what he was looking for.
Just waiting for it, wasn't he? And he manages to tip him onto his shoulders there. And Tot just thought, well, I've got to go for this. I have to go for it.
Backs up. He got backed up into the corner. Top hoping against hope that they're going to find some reason not to give it. I can't see any reason why they wouldn't.
A brave panel to not give that.
Yeah, Fatiev knows how close he came to being on the receiving end of a loss. But I think that this is incredibly clever work from Fatiev over in this corner. We've seen it a few times today with people being able to use the edge, and he really did here. There was nowhere for the Top to go. Back right up into that corner, being pushed, if you like, and he gave something back, and that's when Fatiev took it over. And we'll see it on the replay. He forces him to attack to get off that, and he knows it's going to be a weak one.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't have any movement, did he? Just waiting for it.
I know what's coming here. He does, doesn't he? He knows what the movement is going to be.
Beautiful tip, wasn't it? I mean, he did really well with it. The T-Waza was excellent.
Some people at home are going to say, yeah, but he was trying to push him out. He's trying to put... Yes, he was.
Yeah.
But in order that
he pushed back.
Would either push back or attempt a technique. And as soon as he attempted it, over he went.